The newly weaned bear is in a dilemma on the cliff. A pack of hunting dogs rushed up like crazy. Go fast. Shangda anxiously rubbed his fists and palms on the side. Unfortunately, the calves are too short to climb up at all. The ferocious dog has caught up. The bear pushed the gravel aside hard, but it couldn't stop the fierce attack of the vicious dog at all. Helpless, I can only let the bear hide in the cave, facing the siege of vicious dogs alone. The hunters behind have rushed to the battlefield. The roar of the vicious dog made the bear sit on the ground. Cute little feet keep shaking. Just before the bear and the hound, when you are fighting, the hunter aimed his gun at the resisting bear. Not a single grizzly bear can resist the temptation of honey. The angry bees launched a decisive attack. Although the grizzly bear's skin is rough and thick, but where there is no hair, but it became his Achilles heel. The pain of being broken made him keep scratching his head. The bear on the full moon is named Sergey. He was moving his short legs look for honey like Mom. Sweetness is an irresistible delicacy for grizzlies. While Mom was still digging, the massive body generates a huge impact. Unexpectedly, the gravel above has become loose. The sound of falling stones. Sergey was scared to run away. After the bottleneck, Sergey slowly walked over to check out. Although he pushed hard, Mom never moved. Sergey, trying to move the boulder that was crushing on my mother's head, but the small body can't make a trace of strength. In his world, Mom is everything. He still doesn't seem to understand the true meaning of death. He thought it was another malicious joke from his mother. Helpless Sergey can only lie next to his mother, keep waiting. Days in a row, Sergey is still by his mother's side, but the bear mother didn't mean to wake up at all. Now he's starving and cold. No mother's milk nourishes. Sergey can only play around on an angry stomach. No more Mom, Sergey is left alone. Deep in the jungle, the hunter father and son are sorting out their gear, and Sergey's mother has been reduced to their trophy. Tom is a famous hunter in the Rocky Mountains. They've hunted for generations. This also gave Sergey a way to survive, laid a foreshadowing. Look at the little guy jumping around. It seems to have come out of the haze. Sergey is terrified of any food. Even the little mouse will take a detour and walk away so far. Sergey hasn't eaten anything. Hunger and loneliness are his biggest problems at the moment. Suddenly, the hunter father and son appeared ahead. Tom is tracking an adult grizzly bear. This fat guy in front of me is named Bart. He's the grizzly bear the hunters are looking for. Never picky eaters kept his weight soaring. You can't eat fat mushrooms. Just when he was full and resting, the mischievous little squirrel threw down a pine nut. I'm really convinced. Silly Bart is furious. The little squirrel immediately fled when he saw this. Bart is the boss of this territory. The little guy's provocation made him furious. Keep shaking the tree and claiming his territory. But the trees shook violently. It also exposed his position. The hunter father and son tied their horses down the mountain, run over with a shotgun. Just happened to bump into Bart at the top of the mountain, and he was enjoying a berry feast. He paid no attention to the hunter behind him. Just as Bart was gulping down his rice, Father Tom missed the mark because of his son, constantly cursing in the back. Down the hill came the cries of horses, make the two feel bad. Angry Bart meets on the way to escape to their horses. The pain in his body made him furious. Tom has been hunting for many years. This is the first time he's seen such a thing. The wounded Bart limped out. The constant gasps caught Sergey's attention. Immediately run over and check it out. Apparently, Bart faced Sergey's approach, acting extremely annoyed, and you leave without looking back. A gunshot wound, so Bart had to stop and rest. He dipped his wounded side in the mud to relieve the pain. If the power of this bullet were changed to another animal, may no longer be able to stand. Bart persisted with a strong will. Suddenly, there was movement in the grass, makes Bart instantly nervous. It turned out that little Sergei followed. Bart roars and growls. Sergei's pitiful little eyes immediately returned. Finally, gather up the courage to approach slowly. Bart's unique bear odor reminded him of his mother's scent, floating over Bart's wound to lick and comfort. Always fierce old Bart seems to have let down his guard. In its place is a touch of gentleness and compassion. He seemed to see himself who was once weak and helpless. Sergei has the protection of his elder brother, start to become active, but the hunger in his stomach was something he couldn't overcome. Bart preys on fish in the water, but he doesn't enjoy it alone. He preys on fish in the water, but he doesn't enjoy it alone. But he gives priority to Sergei first. The little guy hasn't tasted the smell of food in a long time, lying on the ground and hiding clothes. As a big brother, he would also teach Sergei how to hunt. Catching a moose is a very tricky thing for grizzly bears. All actions must be silenced. Bart is crawling on the ground. Sergei followed suit. The close cooperation of the two exchanged for this gourmet feast. Sergei gulped down this rare delicacy. With this top, the recovery of Bart's wounds is also very helpful. The two brothers who had eaten and drunk were lying on the ground to rest. Sergei slept peacefully with Big Brother's arm in his arm. At this time, he felt warm for the first time in a while. As the saying goes, one mountain cannot tolerate two tigers. Bart is getting old too, not because of having a child affect his own happiness. A man should have the same life. To please the mother and brother, Bart fiddles with branches to show off his strength. And Sergei was there, also scoop pictures. Powerful body. Putting down a tree is no problem at all. The mother bear has been deeply impressed with Bart's strength. And here is what happened will completely subvert Sergei's perception. Sergei should be bored by the long wait. He had no choice but to run out to play. At a young age, curious about everything. Brightly colored mushrooms have substitution toxins. The little guy is lying on the ground and has hallucinations. Bart, the brother and sister-in-law, worked from day to night. Sergei moved his heavy body, climbed all the way back. In the future, Bart abandoned his sister-in-law. The two brothers resumed their carefree life. One big and one small are not happy in the jungle. Sergei, under the leadership of Bart, I gradually learned a lot of skills. Hey, no! Suddenly, Bart became nervous. The smell of humans in the air symbolizes danger. They must flee as soon as possible. Tom led the hound on a blanket search. They followed in Bart's footsteps. Now they need to evacuate as soon as possible. Sergei strives to follow in the footsteps of his brother. It was very hard for him to climb the steep slope. His small arms and calves make it difficult for him to grasp. Go fast. Brother Bart stamped his feet in a hurry. By this time, the vicious dog has seen their tracks. Bart, to cover his brother, helpless to turn back. He told Sergei to go into the cave and hide. The vicious hounds have come down the mountain. Bart pushes the troubled worst aside, but couldn't stop the fierce attack of the vicious dog at all. Shangda saw his brother hiding in the cave, standing alone at the entrance of the cave to deal with the siege of vicious dogs. Bart has escaped after killing the hound. Silly Bart heard no movement. He came out looking for Bart, not knowing that his every movement was influenced by Tom. The father and son have a panoramic view. Sergei was taken back to the campsite. Rather than collecting bearskin, live bear is more cost-effective for them. Now the hounds fly back to camp. Scared, Sergei immediately climbed up the tree. Even if you climb high, the rope around his neck can still not be untied. To rescue Sergei, brother Bart followed the hound's wife and child, follow all the way. but the shotgun in Tom's hand made it impossible for him to start. Midnight, the hunter father and son, who have been tired for a day, have fallen asleep naively. Sergei slowly climbed down from the tree. The animal skin on the side caught his attention. He already recognized it as his mother's scent. Helpless to be comforted by the stiff rope around his neck, so he's tearing the stiff rope frantically with his teeth. The morning fog shrouded the entire valley. After the hunter wakes, the first to find the bitten stiff rope. The two slept soundly last night, didn't notice Sergei's actions at all. I thought I could make a lot of money, but Sergei escaped. Just as the two were searching, the bearskin on the side caught their attention. Sergei, who opened the rope, did not escape. He was leaning on his mother's side and falling asleep naively. This is what he hasn't